Hello, this is Johnny Lou. I got a good news. I got 190 game working on Data East using the Neo Geo emulator from Android, and this is running in Android 4.42. It's being hacked, modified. Right now, I'm pretty satisfied with the SD card that I use, and the SD card is an EX FAT, and it's a 128 gigabyte USB flash drive. And right now, I have everything put in and put everything back. So I'm just using a direct connection, and I put the screw back on. So I'm pretty much done with adding game in it. I'm happy with I could get 190 games working, and I won't be able to go through all 190 games, but I like to let you know where I got the ROM. So this video we're gonna talk about where I got the ROM, and also Glenn mentioned on the Facebook that eBay is having a sale on this item, which is right now currently running 55.68. Now I am not really promoting this company because I bought this item, same item, for $79.99, and I was going to refund back to Walmart, but some reason Walmart.com saying that this is by Game Candy, I have to be returned through Game Candy. That's before I find out that in eBay they are the same company. So I was trying to refund it, call them, and Game Candy never replied back, or replied back to my email or my phone about getting price adjustment. I was going to return to Walmart, but I have to call them because it's not Walmart that sold it. It is from third party. So I cannot refund it unless they let me refund it. And apparently they passed 72 hours. So they are doing their best not to refund my money. And now I wanted to get a second one, but now I hesitated. I did. This is the first one. I got it from Walmart for $64.99, and then I tried to get a second one. So I figured, well, with tax it's $70. There's $9 differences, so I got it from Walmart. But then later I find out eBay was having it a little bit cheaper, much cheaper. So I was trying to refund it. But also I got the USB flash drive working, so I kind of like hesitated, like why am I buying two systems if I could put all the game in there and running well. So anyway, sorry to tell you this long story, but just let you know that that's the trouble I'm getting with Game Candy. They are selling it cheaper, but I'm not sure they are very friendly people will reply back to you if you have any problem with your system. So I have no clue. Mine was bought from Walmart, and so far everything's running good, and I was able to hack it. So if you need to know how to hack it, look at the previous video that I did, and also look at previous video from this wonderful person who gave us the information how to hack it or modify it, whatever how you want to call it. Glenn, let me see if I can zoom in. The video is called Hacking My Arcade 10 inches Data East Classic into a multi arcade, and he got a lot of viewer because I also refer a lot of people to watch his video. He tell you how to step by step how to get everything going, and he's more professional. I just do this for fun to give out information to other people. And so I will put down the description where and advice about each of these. So let me zoom in this one. The first link that I will put on the description is let you know that that's where I normally get my ROM, also in EMU Paradise .me. Okay, and it's a complete set, and there you can find any ROM like Genesis, Turbo 16, you name it, they have the pack all there. But the problem with this Neo Geo ROM is you could download it and there's 4 zip file, and when you try and unzip it, I have like a couple of files that it was corrupted. It wasn't able to unzip. So just give you a head up on that you will have problem with unzipping it. And also the next one is called a the next one is kind of neat. Oops, sorry about that. The next one is kind of neat. Is by Winkle. They give you when you try to download one at a time, sometimes it will fail. So they don't really have. I mean, they have 289 games there listed, but you can't really download it. And right now, the one that actually do a good job for you to download is this site right here, the 268 ROM. Okay, and then this one is a 2 game that I download is Big Bang Buster and the Treasure of the Caribbean, and this is the link that I have on description. It's a 2 game. It's pretty cool. It actually works. So that's added to my collection of 190 games. Let's go talk about each of these sites that I mentioned to you. So for example, this one thing cool about this game, this site, is that when you click on the game, it tells you what file you need and what's the parents. This one is not a good example. If there's a parent, it will tell you need that file before you download this game. Okay, you need both of them. Otherwise, this game will not work. This game will work by itself. It apparently doesn't need the other one. So let me go to. Let's try Fighter 2. So we click here. This one is the same thing. I need to darken the screen. For some reason, everything is so bright. So for that. Okay, this one does not have it either. Let me just go to the one that I know for a fact does have it. To give you a better example. This is the one that actually did not work for me. But the parents, the one that would the parents is actually the one that does work. Okay, this one is a hack game. It's called that's the actually name, but it's called hack. Now you need this game here in order for this game to run. But even I download this one still doesn't work. So apparently it does not work on this mini arcade. It worked on my Super Nintendo, Classic, but it does not work over here. Now this game does work. Okay, so this site right here, it actually tell you what you need, and if you click on it, it also tell you what's inside the file. Now you just click that and then you could download it. And at the bottom it tell you how many megabyte and what file that go inside the file. So if you are missing a file, you need to look at the parents or something or different file, and then you could drag it, open up the WinZip, and then drag the file into it and then save it, and then that file that is missing, it will be added to the system that the file you're missing, so it will work. Okay, so that's what this one does. And the one that I told you about, this one you could download 746 file. Now it includes pictures, and this one includes some picture. Okay, but if you just want to download just the game, they do have a full pack, and you don't have to download one at a time. Just go all the way up to the top and just download the 268 file. Now I already have 165 working, so I think I removed like 153. Here's the list, and if you want, you could pause it. Okay, on the first video I did on Neo Geo, I already put down the one that work and the one doesn't work. And here's the list of that I removed the 100 either 153 game directly from this list, so I don't have to repeat myself go checking every one of them. But the one that's working is underlined and is checked. The one with the X is the one that does not work. And there's around 80 games from this list that does not work. So, and I got 190 games that's working. So hopefully those download link will help. But let's go ahead and let's go down the list, start from first one, and let's see how far I could go without taking too much time. I only took 10 minutes away just explaining about where to download the game. So I'm gonna go ahead select star to pick that game. Okay. Actually, I press Y to pick the game. And this one is actually supposed to come with 34 in one. And since we able to add different emulator and able to change the launcher for the Android, it was launching the Data East Classic, and now we change it to Nova launcher. And with Nova launcher, we were able to install different emulator to play different game. PlayStation 1 play very well on this system. Neo Geo only 190 game work on this system. Some of them work, some of them does not work. The next video I will talk about more about the May. I was able to load a lot of cool game on May that I was impressed that it actually load. But this is Neo Geo, the first game. We're not gonna even go in there because I'm not a baseball player and I don't want to waste any more. I'm gonna press Y for the second one. And this is also a baseball with a different version of it. So Neo Geo have a lot of game, 268, but some of them are just like an Asian version, European version, you know, but it's the same game. So 2020, that was the same video that was showing. And this one is Super Baseball. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, so that's the second one. Let me get out here. And no, third one, it's the same game. So let's see what's really the difference between the H and still say the same thing, Super Basketball. I mean Super Baseball. So I mean they all work, but they like repeating itself, the game. It might have some different hack onto it. So that's why there's different version. Let's go to the different, more of a different game. I think that one way to save time is I'm just going to skip the one that have like double similar game but different version or hack, and then that way at least you see the main game and then you could try the other one yourself. Okay, no. Just let you know that it does work, so I press like star, you know, and I guess easy. One player versus, and then you choose the player. But it's hard to play with one hand, so I choose the A to select the character. That's enough of that. 3 count. Okay, and then let's go to alpha 2. So this one's Alpha 2 Mission, which is a shooting game. So I like shooting game. You just have to do is press star and choose easy. And then there you go. And then I get A's to shoot. It's hard to play with one hand. That. Okay, pretty cool. Cool game. Alright, and then next one is a different game, so let's try that one. So 190 game, so it's awesome. So I know that there's a Neo Geo Mini coming out on July 24th. They're going to sell it international, roughly about $100. But you could put two controller on each side, and then it will display on the big screen, high definition. Where this one cannot do that, but the screen is a little bit bigger. It's diagonal 4.2 inches. The other one is 3.5, but I think the other one is more crystal clear. I think if you look at sideways, this one you look sideways, kind of blurry. But the Neo Geo, I believe it is pretty cool. I think you look up and down is okay. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit faded out if you look up and down with it. But but it's not too bad. I mean, you don't have to look straight at it. I mean, if you look sideways from it, you know, I don't think it's that. I mean, if it's focused, it's not too bad. You know, so you could. Now I did try the joystick with a different joystick. It turned out that the D-pad, it won't let me configure the second D-pad. The button, yes, but whenever I control the D-pad, like for example playing Ninja Turtle, it controls both of the it won't let me control the other one. Only the button, the D button only control one. Somehow the way this configure is conflicting with the other one. But good news is if you choose the second joystick and you plug it in, you could have a second joystick, and you don't have to use this joystick if you don't like this joystick, which is not the best joystick of all. It's not really true arcade. It's just a four-way button. It's not really a all direction button. So you could plug in the dangle like this, where you could plug it in and you could have a flash drive. Flash drive, and then you could have a mouse, keyboard, or you could have another controller, which I plug in, and I was able to configure using the USB controller instead of using this controller. So you only could play one controller at a time, and you cannot play two at the same time. So, but I haven't tried where you plug two USB controller without using this, plus plug two of those. Would it work? I didn't try that. I only tried plugging one, and it conflicts with this D-pad and doesn't want to work. So, but if you don't use this one and use two USB I don't know, it might work, but it's up to you guys, you know, how you going to do it. I have Raspberry Pi set up, so I mean, but this is the cheapest way to go around it. I mean, it is cheap, you know, if you get it for $55 or $56, and you know, what I do, I choose the wrong option, I guess. Low gain. Okay, go back to the original. So I'm gonna go up to host, USB host 1. That's where the flash drive is. Press enter, and then my ROM, and go to Neo Geo. Enter, and then I have 190 game working. Okay, and the thing, this one is the one I was playing. It's asked me. Okay. Now you could change the video into 4:3, or you could choose the full screen. Right now it is set to be the standard, which is 4:3. So if you don't want a 4:3, you know, you could click back. That's okay. That's back. Okay, and then you go to the this is the main screen. When you go back, emulator free 1.5.12 version. You go to option, press Y, and then go to video, and then choose the aspect ratio to full screen, and there you go. Then you got a full screen. So go back. Okay, we're in the main menu already. If I go back again, it's gonna lock, close out, and then load the game. Alright, let's go to the next one. Art of Fighting. Now in the description on the YouTube, they won't allow me to put more than 5,000 character. So if I put 5,000 character, it's limited. So I can't put all the game in the description on the I mean all the name and the full name and the file name into the description, because it's too many character, and I try to put that in and it just won't work. So just let you guys know that I try. Okay, Art of Fighting 2. So that's Art of Fighting 2. I don't know what's the difference between Art, but this one still it worked, but I'm not gonna click on it because I think it's an Asian version, but it played the same. So I don't want to spend every hour on trying every game. If they're the same game, I'm just gonna load the one that's different. Okay, but believe me, I did test every one of them. I spent a good deal of time to try to see which one works and which one doesn't work, and try to re-download the one that does not work. So like I think Viewpoint wasn't working, and then the Ninja Master wasn't working. Then I re-download it and it worked, and also the Blazing Star wasn't working at first, and then I re-download it and it worked. So alright, go back. It's cool. It have good graphics, you know, and it's good. Kino Fighter 3K. Oop, press Y. I already lost count how many is there already that we just did. But yeah, there's 100. Let's go ahead and count them. Okay. And then you get to see the file that I have that is working. And then, okay. So let's start from the top. Start with a number. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32. Fatal Fury 2 does not work. Okay, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. No, that's not a bio. That's just a bio. That's okay. 43, 44, 45, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay, 71, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, I'm just going to count the ones. 80. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 80, and that make 90. Now this game right here, this is actually version 6, but this game need this file, otherwise this game will not work. And number 5 does not work here, so there's no Metal Slush 5. 5 apparently does not work. Okay, so that's 90. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that one doesn't count. So that one doesn't count, 10, okay? And that's making 100. So start. Now we got 90 more to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. What happened? What happened? Ah! I went back out. Shoot. Did it come back? Oh, shoot. It went out. So it was 150. Oh, shoot. I don't know where that left off. Let's count from the back opposite way. So when we get to 40, then we could compare it. Okay, so I'm going to count backward. This is 1. So we did 140 and I need 50 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, and so that already give you 90, but I do not know when did I, so let's just continue. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So should be somewhere here. I guess we're fast. See when did it actually kick out. Okay. So I finally got this puzzle working. At first it wasn't working, and now the puzzle is working. So puzzle draw, puzzle is working now. But yeah, oh my arm. Oh yeah, holding this iPhone for a long time, 31 minutes. My arm's getting sore. But yeah, there's 190 games, and hopefully that will help let you know which one. But like I say, if you look at this list, just the one is on this list, 80 of them doesn't work. The rest of them work. So just find the 80 on this list and mark it out, and that's it. Or you could do what I do, try every one of the game and find out which one works and which one doesn't work, which is spend a day or so. Okay, so let me try. I know a lot of people like metal slot. I did it again. So you're supposed to go up. I press. There's no diagonally, and when you press a little bit wrong, it take you to the other side. But let's go to. I think if you press it the right side, it skips the whole screen. No, it doesn't do that with Neo Geo. Only with the main. So let's try. Well, I like King of Fighter. Let me try the King of Fighter 99. I like their music. Let's start. Why? I love King of Fighter game. Okay, let's go to the middle. Let's try the 6. Version 6. I think this one is like a hack version. It's kind of cool, you know. You have a lightning in the middle, and it's supposed to help you shoot. Metal slug 6. I don't know, it's going to do demo. Alright, enough of that. What other one? Oh, I should try the ninja combo, yeah. So, like I was saying, if you go to this website, you click on this download, you will have all the Neo Geo. So later, if you buy the Neo Geo Mini, you could also use that. See if somebody were able to figure out how to hack the new Neo Geo, and then you could add more game to it, like we did on this one. So it's pretty cool. So I got all the Neo Geo, all the main that I love that running on this, and I got Genesis, PlayStation 1, and Game Boy Advance. So all that cool stuff working. So I never really tested the Game Boy and the Super Nintendo to show you guys, did I? Let me try the Game Boy Advance. Load game. Okay, it's gonna be on I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna choose host 1, and gonna go to ROM, and this is Game Boy Advance. And let's see, I always like oh, they have Defender here, but I don't think Defender work. Defender is not that great, I don't think. In the Neo Geo, I mean not Neo Geo, the Game Boy Advance. I was gonna try Final Fight 1. Now I don't think I got the screen set up to do the full screen. But hey, you know, this is better than playing on a Game Boy, you know, the color or whatever, not Game Boy, those modded handheld one. So graphics good. I wonder if I could actually play this. I don't know, did I set the joystick yet? I don't think I set it up yet. Okay, so to set up the joystick, you have to go to back, and then you say like the Neo Geo, you set the keyboard input setting and auto detect, press any key, and set the gamepad. So you got up, down, right, down, left. Okay, and then looking for select. So press Y, and then press coin. Oop, doesn't work. And it does that all the time. So you have to wait till it actually. See, right now it doesn't have customer 1, and it automatically choose Android. So you have to press Y again. What I normally do is I'll select one of this A button, Y, A, turn left because it didn't take it. Put it on again, go back out. Now see, now I have customer 1. So you want to select customer 1, select Y, and then come back down and then do the set the gamepad again. Gamepad key, and then now you select Y and select coin for select. Now I took it, and then star, choose Y, and let's see, stop again, and then you have to go back and forth. And I don't know why this version, I don't know, maybe because it doesn't have a backup battery or something, because it will lose its information, especially if when you're playing and it suddenly crashes or something and you have to get out, then you'll lose the setup. But if you put 1 or 2 game in the main internal SD card, it will make it more stable. Because right now I move all the game out and put it on SD card. So that was my mistake. Press star. Did not take it. Anyway, this is going to take at least 15 minutes because I did a demo on a Neo Geo, and that took me 15 minutes to get it all set up. But yeah, but let's just start one game just to see how it look. I think I already did start the game. I just couldn't play it. Yeah, so the game does load. It's just that you have to set up the key first, and then you could play it. So all the Game Boy Advance work well. Turbo 16 work very well. Game Boy Color work well. Nintendo 64, it worked, but the graphics not that great. Sounds okay. PSP graphic is not good, and I think the sound is kind of slow too. But it's still, I mean, if you turn off the sound, the graphics is okay, but the sound is not good. It's opposite the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 graphic, it loses graphic, but actually I didn't get the star set up, so it won't select star. And I didn't have this all set up, so it won't start the game. So yeah, they won't do demo, huh? Okay, so that's the downside, is that it doesn't have a backup battery, and so if you turn it off or something, it will lose its setup. And also Neo main, once you install the main into a local hard drive for this one, it will stay local hard drive. Even you try to change the path, it won't do it. I mean on this one. This one is pretty cool. I have a lot of game load up, and the main is pretty cool. It actually, and on this one, the one that Glenn have you guys remove, actually if you install it and you put the path in the USB, you got a lot of game will actually show up and you can actually play it, because the other one, it won't show up. Some of the game, it won't even show up, and this game will show up, like Defender. Actually the other one does have Defender also. See, Captain verse. I wonder that will load. Same time problem. Red means there's some problem with the game. Okay, this one is green, but that's the sport. See, it said not. It will give you an error message. But it will not hide it like the other one does. The Neo Geo. If it doesn't work, it won't even show up. See, this one centipede will work. The other one centipede does not work. So if you try to choose star or Y, choose the wrong one. Return. Suppose it's like B. Oop, this one does not work. So that's the Double Dragon. I think this is the newer version of Double Dragon. Are you sure you want to access? No. Oh, I pressed back instead of start. Select. Oh, because this is main, so you have to put coin first. Select coin, player, start. So no, this is not. This is Double Dragon 3. I'm gonna beat up. I'm never good at Double Dragon. Yeah, I'm getting held by this stupid guy. Let's keep on hugging me. Go with me. Anyway, can't play one hand. Are you sure you want to exit out this game? Yes. Okay, but anyway, if you install this one, you could get more running and more game will show up here. With the other one, I can change the path and to the USB host one. I can change it, so I cannot test to see what game actually work on that other one. But yeah, for example, this Fast and Fury, it doesn't work on Neo Geo, but I believe it work here on press B. It does work on May, so interesting. And I think Metal Slug 5, it also work here on May. Even though this is a Neo Geo version, but it's using the May emulator. It's made for May, and it works. But it doesn't work on the Neo Geo side, so it's kind of strange. And this is Fast and Fury 2. So I mean, so it's good. I mean, if you can play on the other side, you can play on this side, and you could get the same game on this other side. So let's get back out. Yes. So for example, I couldn't get the. Now this one you could press it to the right and it skips, scroll the whole screen. See that? So you have to go one by one. Let's see the metal. Let's go to metal slug 5. Here you go. See, the 5 is green, meaning it's good. So you press B. It work over here, it may, but it doesn't work on Neo Geo side. And I re-download it. I tried to put in the file that was missing. I grabbed some file from May and add it in. It still doesn't work. Give me, I think, blue screen. But it work over here. So interesting. Yep. but it loads so slow. I don't know, is it malfunctioning? I guess it does not work. So I guess let me take it back. This one did not. I didn't get a chance to test all the main, so I don't know which game actually worked or not, so I apologize for that. Misleading. And now it frees up, so you have to turn it off and turn it back on. And that does happen. So there's a con and pro on this system, is that it's not made for a very powerful emulator. So when you try to run some game that use up a lot of memory, the system will probably freeze up because it does not have enough memory to hold all the cache memory on the system. So it will freeze up. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it took so long. Hopefully it helped you decide what you want to do. It is a pretty entertainment. If you put some game that it work, it actually is pretty fun. But if you have game that does not work, it's best to figure out which one and remove it so it won't be irritating. Like right now, that game just frees up my system and I had to turn it off. Alright, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll do some video on main and find out which game actually work well, and which game don't try, like this one, it frees up and you have to reboot. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.